Before this video begins, I'd like to give a special thanks to the people listed on screen for supporting me on Patreon. Welcome to Let's Play NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup Part 242. And we're going to Vegas for our next Cup race, so let's go for the UAW-DaimlerChrysler. That race. Yeah.
Las Vegas is a city of bright lights and big names, but no stage in this state is bigger than this one, the mile-and-a-half Las Vegas Motor Speedway. In Vegas, there is just one day a year when you see more stars during the day than at night. And that day is today, as EA Sports presents the UAW-DaimlerChrysler 400 for the Nextel Cup Series.
Woo. Also like how UAW-DaimlerChrysler is like just one fucking word. So I guess that's how I'm gonna put it in the title. Yeah. So anyways, qualified on pole. So my third pole in 3 races. Oh my god. Robbie Gordon's starting last. Also, I saw starting second is Johnny Sauter in the 5 car. Oh, good for him. Anyways, I'm going to add a half turn of wedge to this thing before we start the race, because it was a little loose entering turn 1 qualifying, and I'd rather not deal with that shit like I did at Rockingham. So, away we go. 66 laps, 100 miles around Las Vegas. As we manage our waist, squeeze some lemons, and call up Dr. Cranium. There we go. Got all my sponsors. So let's see how we do here. Hopefully I won't have to take a big gamble in this race like I did at Rockingham. Also help if I could turn the car. That was a me thing, not a car thing. I don't like this turn 1 entry. It's a little bit sketchy. Alright, so judging by Rockingham and, like, the first 2 laps of this race, doesn't look like my Cup car is nearly as dominant as the Busch car. Because Busch car, I was able to run away in most of the races. God, this turn 1 entry sucks ass. You either go too wide and understeer to hell and back, or you go like low for a proper line and you fucking drift into the corner. This is why I added that little bit of wedge. Ah, wish Dodge would come back. Doesn't Dodge like have a Gen 6 car or something? It's just, or at least they did at some point. I don't fucking know. I think it's just more teams aren't interested in using Dodge. Because, I mean, they pretty much just got phased out. It's not like they really pulled out, they just got phased out. Just no one wanted to run Dodges. Like, Penske was the last Dodge team in the Cup Series, and that was the year Keselowski won the championship. And of course, the year Keselowski wins the title, it's like, oh hey, we're gonna go to Fords now. Alright. I mean, I'd be down to see Dodge come back to Cup Series. Or NASCAR, or whatever. Also, I done fucked, who was that? Jimmy Johnson, I think? That previous lap? This is going to be a struggle, I can tell. Fucking shit. Alright. So anyways, this car definitely not nearly as dominant as the Busch car. Camaro would still be my favorite. Dude, my favorite, and it hasn't even raced yet, is the Xfinity Supra. Just because it's a goddamn Supra. in NASCAR, of all things. Yeah, I am driving like fucking garbage trash right now. Supra seems more likely than the Camry. I mean, it's already been confirmed that they're using the Supra next year in Xfinity. I wonder if they'll put it in the Cup Series in 2020. That'd be interesting.
Has a good run. He's coming high.
It's not what I meant. Oh. Then what did you meant? Because I'm not seeing it with my brain. Stupid little pea brain. Ten laps down, 56 to go, and I'm somehow still holding the lead. Honestly, don't know how. Because I keep doing shit like this. When suddenly a wild Elliott Sadler pops into the top 5.
Number 18 is outside.
Alright, you got your 5 points, Bobby. Give me the lead back.
Clear, all clear, whatever you need.
Fucker. Oh, I see. I mean, Toyota didn't really have a good, like, honestly, the Camry was pretty much the closest thing that Toyota had at the time that could resemble, or like that could be used in NASCAR, would still look almost like its a production counterpart. I don't really know of any other Toyotas that like would have fit that mold better than the Camry. I'm gonna get shuffled all the way back to last at some point. I can feel it. Like, it's a matter of when, not if. Look at that doggo on the side of Sadler's car. Isn't he just fucking adorable? There are probably like 3 pixels you can see of it on screen, on the stream, and also the video. Here we go. I think the shuffling is going to commence now. And how this works out. 3 wide with Labonte and John. There's the understeer. Yep, there we go. There we go. Now it begins. Are we 4 wide? No, we're not. Okay, so Tony's just not running on the bottom. Nee. I know, right? Like, the Supra stylings actually kind of work on the Xfinity NASCAR. It's like, oh, Owen. Oh my god.
Stay with it. We'll get that back. Clear, all clear.
There we go. Michael's gonna block. Alright.
Outside, outside.
Try to sneak underneath. Can't quite do it, though. Oh, Rusty hits the wall.
The 15 cars to 500.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that 10 laps ago, but yeah.
Car a little loose. You'll get it back. Don't worry about it.
Completely sideways and leaving a big trail of smoke. Is the car a little loose? You fucking tell me.
Bernard Jr. outside, outside. Clear, clear.
Let's get this draft off of DJ here.
Time to make our move. Leader's up on you, but just over a second. Number 99 is closing the
Fuck
gap.
turn 1. Just fuck this turn 1. It is so bad.
Hold steady. Stay wide.
I'm trying my damnedest to hold it steady. And that was completely random.
Change, down low.
Literally no reason why that should have happened.
Whatever you need, you're clear.
Even with the, like, taking the air off the rear of my car, that should not have happened.
Still up high. Still hanging on.
Oh, shit.
One more down. All clear, bud.
Oh, fucking crap.
A little bump there with the 20 cars.
God damn it.
Okay, we're clear. Alright, interval between you and the leader is 4.5. Gas tank is at half. Bernard Jr. inside.
Cannot.
Those tires fresh out there.
I cannot keep this on the bottom. I can't keep this anywhere except in the wall. That was a matter of time before that would happen. Fucking shit. That was really frustrating. Just... It's like, no matter how, in what way I enter the turn, it's wrong. Alright. Won't be able to win on the smell of an oily rag from here, so... I'm not gonna pit. Restart.
Green flag. Go, go, go. Both sides clear.
And 17th, after all that shit.
Go outside. Clear, clear. All clear. Bernard Jr. just looking for the pass.
Yeah, let's try to just hold it as steady as I can until the pit stop. Probably gonna reverse that wedge adjustment I made before the race. Because, oh my god, this understeer is unbearable. That's really the only way to enter turn 1, is just to completely stop the car before I actually get to the corner entry. Car just fucking pushes around 3 and 4. My fucking penis. Brendan, I wish you were gone. Also, hi, Cubbies. No, I do not have time to talk about the orang.
Alright, interval between you and the leader is 4.5. Clear.
Can't get on throttle, okay. Touching the apron. I don't fucking know, Cubbies. Apparently he was in the Cup Series at least in 04. He was a rookie.
Got a run on you.
And he was important enough to be included in this game and also be pretty goddamn fast in this game as well. He's usually running somewhat towards the front. Only I could. Ah. Can we please get to lap 33 already? I want off these tires. Four wide. Don't do this to me, you fuckhead. This is fine. Hey, remember when I said I was going to get shuffled down to last place? I wasn't kidding. I feel in fully upgraded Cup car, and I still can't. This is bad, just a bit. Just a bit. Part of it's not even the car's fault, it's just my fault. Like, I just fucking can't drive this thing for some reason. It's one of those nights. Fuck off, Kyle.
All clear. Steady, closing the gap. Looking to pass right. Stewart, inside,
Kyle Petty, top 25. To be fair, some of the guys have pitted, so he wasn't actually in the top 25.
Steady is outside.
Like, kids, do you like understeer? Thank God, lap 33. Turns around, a hard combination to beat. Sure about that? Also, thanks for the bits. I'm gonna go like one more lap. Oh, fuck. Turn 4 tightens up so goddamn much. I'm never ready for it. Like, exit of 4 and entry of 1 are just fucking tight. That's car right now. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Tony's car right now. In the fence. I think a better description of my car right now would be a very huge accident. Ah.
Don't worry about him. You'll get it back.
No, don't squeeze me, you fuckhead. Well, now I can't go to pit lane because I'm stuck up here.
All clear, bud. The 177 car is looking for the pass. Watch the inside. Don't worry about that one. Time of pit. Okay, we're clear.
Go, Joe. Fuck, 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 fuck. This fingering is not helping. This guy in my fucking way is not helping. God damn it.
The 141 car is inside. Still hanging on. Okay, you lost the spot. Wow.
Venus.
You okay? Clear, clear. All clear. Down low. Clear on both sides.
Not sure why you need to use the charity thing for Twitch to donate. You think they would just like do that for every 100 bits, regardless of whether or not you used the hashtag? Coming soon. You're about 20 laps too late on that, Harry. It's already happened.
Adding fuel.
Okay. So now I can't wait to exit the pits and fucking spin. Since I took that wedge out.
Nobody coming. You're clear.
This is a good sign. By that I mean this is the exact opposite of a good sign. We in last, boys. So we go from winning 2 races in a row to finishing last, maybe. How do they not have Martinsville in iRacing? They do, I just don't have the... I need to purchase it. I need to purchase the license to use it in iRacing. Preferably within the next couple of weeks, because that's when the K&N series is going to Martinsville. And, well, I can't really participate in those races if I don't have Martinsville. Fucking season pass. I mean, that's how iRacing is. It's subscription based, so you have to pay a subscription to actually use iRacing, then you have to actually pay for the content. I mean, yeah, iRacing is fucking expensive. That's easily the worst part about it. And while it's shitty, I kind of understand. Because as sophisticated as a fucking system iRacing is, the way everything works, and really how well it works after my first week of experience, I can kind of understand why it's so goddamn expensive. Not gonna lie. You iRacing. If only the bits filled that ticker at the top. I mean, you do get some tracks, like, whenever you sign up with your first subscription, you do get a good number of tracks and cars to use. Like, I've only had to purchase 1 car and 2 tracks so far. And that's the K&N, the NASCAR K&N car, aka the Gen 4 car, as well as Darlington and New Hampshire. I don't like this situation. And it sucks that I'm racing for 40th, but also I'm in the middle between Paul Menard and that fantasy driver. It's one of these for charity. No. I mean, that's pretty much the only way to actually play iRacing is with a wheel. Like, you can. Like, there's the option to use, like, a controller. You won't be in go, Mike. There it is. Fucking shit. You won't do any good with it, but you can iRace with a controller. Anyways, thank you, whoever that was, for that donation of amount I don't know, because I can't see it on my multiple screens, because the window that shows me what the fuck just happened is being covered up. No, nothing is okay. The car is quite garbage around here. Paul, please. I know we're friends, so I'm gonna ask you as a friend. Fuck off. 21 more laps of this shit. Oh hey, Kenseth's taking the lead. This is going to be one of the hardest trophies, I think, to get. This might take quite a few. Fuck off, you cunt. I'm not in the mood to deal with this game and its blocking ass AI. Okay. We're racing Kyle fucking Petty. That's how bad this race has gone. Yeah, I'm trying to get all trophies because, you know, 100% completion. And trophies count for completion. So yeah, this is going to be one of the more annoying and difficult trophies to get. That is for sure. This one might require a stupid fuel mileage gamble. Kyle, what the fuck was that, Petty? I love the way Kyle censors himself on TV. It's like he's just being a smart butt. Of course, he learned it from, you know, the best, from Richard. Put the fucking fire out! Get the fucking fire out! Okay, moment of breath before I move on to the next battle. In my quest to minimize this damage here. Oh my god.
Let's keep this pace going. Okay, we're clear. Number 122 is moving on you.
Go, go, go.
Outside, outside.
I didn't even know that was Sterling, because I never knew Sterling had a freaking Prilosec livery. NASCAR back to Japan win. If only. That doesn't seem to be a very likely thing to have happen, unfortunately. Okay, 26th, with 15 to go. Use that straightaway speed to at least get a little room so I don't fucking drift into turn 1. I'm having the air taken off. Let me spoiler! Three wide, because I'm a genius. I only make smart moves. That was almost the wall. Don't know why I swung up like that, considering it just do nothing but compromise my corner entry. Also, holy fuck, Sterling, that dive. Had to know. Does Honda even... I don't think Honda has a, like, good enough, like, card that would, yeah, like, Honda doesn't really have a car that they could use for NASCAR. Also, it depends entirely on how much they care about their US market. And plus, if they would use the Acura badge, concerning the US market. Fuck my gay asshole, oh my god. There's the fantasy driver that's taking over Ricky Rudd's car. suddenly just everyone very slow on the exit of 2. Okay, I'll take it. Whatever.
Both sides, all clear. The 0 car, come on.
I mean, Honda/Acura does have some non-hatch cars, but
Look past there. Good
again, they don't really have anything that like fits the NASCAR mold.
3 wide, 3 wide.
Oh my god. Oh, there goes that. I'll slow way down because I'm just going to understeer out of 4. Can I get a draft from Biff up ahead? No, but I got a push from Sorensen. That helped me. Okay, 10 to go. Oh my god. NASCAR had a convertible series? What? Hello, Biffle. How you doing? Games? Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of dumb because it's like they're just dances in the game. It's not like Fortnite is the first video game to ever have fucking dancing emotes ever. Like, oh, but I'm not making money off of them using a dance that I totally popularized and created. Even though you didn't really. It is pretty dumb. Like, tossing opinions on Fortnite aside, I don't see... Fucking shit, Ward. I don't see, like, anything they've done wrong. Carlton's literally in Horizon 4. I forgot about that. Fucking Carlton is suing them. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? Yeah, good job, Ward. Alright, well, I'll give this about, what, 3 laps, I think? To try to hold on to this top 20. So, here we go. Green flag, and we're gonna have 4 laps, okay.
Number 16 is right behind you.
Oh, that's right. Understeer. Tires are worn. Forgot about that.
Hold it steady. Clear, clear. Stay patient. You're about 3 seconds behind the leader. Right rear, one. Still hanging on. We're in the top 20. Be fortunate.
If I can somehow survive and stay in the top 20, I'll be very surprised. Something tells me I'm going to spin it as soon as we take the white flag, therefore no caution to help me out. Damn it, Biffle. Okay, that second one was damn it me. I mean... Okay. Well, that's the finish, I think, because no green light checker. And of course, I'm not going to get an actual angle of the wreck. Like, I'm not sure what the fuck happened. Like, I don't know if he just moved up just to move up, or if someone dove underneath him. Not entirely sure what happened there, but I'm going to end up 20th. In what was a very, 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 very bad race.
There you go, not bad. Not a bad day overall.
Also, Kenseth won. So, hooray for that, I guess. Whew, man, that was a terrible race. That was just a straight up terrible race. But here's all the results. I was moving. For some reason I thought frickin' Sauter, that's it. Finished second. No, you ended up 15th. There we go, 20th. Hooray. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And once again, all 43 cars finished. Fucking Robbie Gordon finished last. Haha. Okay, well, as expected, it got the sad scene because, yeah, 20th. Sauter should just go back to trucks. I don't know, he's doing pretty well. I mean, he qualified second and finished 15th. I think in Terry Labonte's car, I think he's doing pretty good. So, there's that. And I'm no longer in the point lead, obviously. With Kenseth taking the win and the points lead. Jimmy Johnson second. And Ty still leading in the Busch standings. And there still hasn't been a truck race. And Floyd's still 5th in the modified standings, so my team's doing pretty good overall this season. Why am I going to the trophy case? I didn't win a trophy. But, yeah, there's that. So, let's just put that behind us, and we'll move on to our next race, which I believe is going to be at Atlanta. So, hopefully, better fortune will come there. Stay tuned for more NASCAR.